Pictures that we just got sent to us, Alex, from a gentleman in Alabama who was taking pictures of the plastic coffin.
Well, that's another issue. He actually has plainclothes Blackwater, and I didn't believe this 2 years ago on his book tour, and then I confirmed it. He has Blackwater assigned to him.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
So he's an operative.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at an actual New World Order throat slitter. I mean, you know, by throat slitter, I mean slitting America's throat. This guy would take the knife and, I mean, he's like, give me the money, New World Order, give me the power. I'll sell these sons of bitches out. I'm an actor. I'm Glenn Beck. Let me at him. Oh, yes. So, he's a sick bastard.
I am no fan of Glenn Beck, and when he gets up there disingenuously...
Well, I mean, he's a piece of crap, fake liar who is completely disingenuous and taking people... That's why I hate Obama. He's got all these nice liberals thinking he's really anti-Bush and really anti-New World Order, and he's totally lying to them, selling them out to the bankers. That makes me mad. Well, Beck makes me even madder because he's posing as a libertarian conservative, and he is a piece of crap operative, period.
Yeah, what was my real...
I mean, my God, people, where is your discernment with this guy? I told you he was going to come out and say the camps weren't real. Now, I couldn't imagine Popular Mechanics would pop up. That's even too rich.
Remember when we first started talking about that? You didn't believe me when I told you that Popular Mechanics was going to be debunking the FEMA camps. I think you must have said it like a dozen times before it really said. And he's like, Popular Mechanics is going to debunk the FEMA camps? Wait, how is this even going to work?
Oh, they're really stepping in it.
Listen, they literally use lines like, oh, we couldn't check out all 600 facilities, but here's the train station. You know? I mean, really? You're a magazine with a large reach with Hearst Publications.
Well, that's because they
you.
know. I mean, did you see the show today? I mean, I know you were getting ready for your own one, and we're gonna. I mean, did you see everything I covered in an hour and 40 minutes?
No, I missed it.
I mean, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Houston Chronicle, videos of the FEMA camps, videos of Congress admitting the FEMA camps, videos of congressmen being threatened with martial law, videos of congressmen talking about PDD 51 setting up martial law, Miami Herald. Where the camps are, a complete list of the civilian inmate labor camp they kept secret for 11 years with American prisoners already on the camps. We're just going to have to go to these camps.
I guess we are.
You know what? I mean, I'm tied down here doing the show and all this, but I mean, I'm up here at night. I went home, had dinner for 2 hours with the family, came right back. I'm not bitching. I'd live up here if I had to, because I am so sick of the lies, Jason.
No, I'm so sick of them too, Alex. And when you have people calling in, even in my show, oh, you know, give Glenn a pass. Let's see what he's going to say, Jason. I mean, I really think that he's starting to wake up. One person called me up. He said, you know, I know Glenn personally. He's a really good guy. He's saying what he can. I'm like, you're out of your mind.
That guy, Glenn Beck, would literally, there's no doubt for power. There's no doubt that guy would sit there watching families in trucks going off to FEMA camps. I mean, he loves it.
Yeah, no, he's the kind of guy that would literally push you down as he ran away from a serial killer like, oops.
That's why the elite love him. I mean, listen, I can look at Glenn Beck. That's the thing. I mean, this guy radiates sliminess and fakeness and cattiness and traitorousness. I mean, he is just the most worm. I mean, it's like when you look at a cockroach. You know it's disgusting and filthy and dirty. I mean, I look at Beck, and it's like a giant cockroach in a suit and tie, acting all friendly and real, and it's not real. Don't you people have discernment?
No.
Well, forget discernment. He says there's no FEMA camps, and Bermas, are you impressed that I can peg exactly how he debunks?
No, exactly, and he sits there and tells you. I am impressed, Alex. That's why I'm here.
No, I know the enemy.
You do know the enemy. When I saw him, listen, there's a point at the video, Alex, during the end where he literally looks right into the camera. He nails down to the American people, and he's like, I'd tell you if they were real. I would. I really would tell you if they're real. They're just not real, folks. Meanwhile, they have the little animated character that is bleeding out of his eyes with steam coming out of his ears on the edge of insanity. On the edge of insanity. While Glenn Beck gives his best Jimmy Swaggart, folks. I'd tell you. I would. I'd tell you.
Well, that's what's so sick about it is he's getting off. Con artists and psychos get off on conning people.
Yeah. See,
that horrifies me. I love being real. I love, you know, having honor and putting my life on the line, which I do every day, folks. We got sharks circling us. And then meanwhile, I see somebody enjoying going, I'm sorry, I told you I'd tell you if they were real, but they're not. They're not. I told you. Oh, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, it's all admitted in the Houston Chronicle. And this guy is so sick. He's counting on people not checking into it.
He is. He's begging for us not to check into it. He's counting on people like us not to show up to his little tea parties. You know, that's why we have to go. We have to go with about, I'd say, 30 or 40 copies of that civilian inmate labor, hard copies. Hand them to people. We need to come out with the pictures
well, you know what's
of the
going to happen?
liners.
He's going to have those Blackwater guys come up and go when their sunglasses.
That's fine.
And, no, I know, but imagine being that anti-American trash. Imagine being so committed to destroy America, you're guarding a literal sack of maggot juice. Bring
them on, Jones.
I mean, Glenn Beck, ladies and gentlemen, is he is the opposite of what freedom and liberty and honor is.
No, he's anti-humanity.
I didn't know they stacked dog crap that high.
Yeah, no, he's anti-humanity.
I'm sorry, folks. He is literally a pile of dog crap.
He's literally a person with no self-discipline either. He always is bragging on the air about how he's a former alcoholic and his life was in shambles and all this other stuff.
No. He says that when he's playing the part of a patriot to discredit himself, and then he'll act like a clown in other shows. He'll go, I believe in a new world order, and then go, really, I do. Ooh.
Well, I knew
He's doing it all to discredit us. He is a piece of crap who thinks you're idiots. Glenn Beck is the enemy of the Republic.
Well, I knew he was pro-New World Order as soon as I saw him lavish Saakashvili. And Mr. Saakashvili of Georgia, you are doing the greatest thing for your people, and I just commend you. And then Saakashvili is like, you don't understand, Beck. They're against the New World Order. And Beck just... shut up. He can't shut up. He has to shut up when he's praising the New World Order.
I know. And meanwhile, Glenn Beck, it's terrible how the Russians snuck attacked Georgia. The Russians were snuck attacked. But again, stay with us. All right, we're back live. We got Bermas' swarming adolescent music. I'm just joking. I like it. I like it. There's a new Metallica song. Was this an Overkill, or is that pretty new?
It's the Death Magnetic one that I gave you today. Yeah, no. It's
very Christian. Very Christian.
Well, they got the Judas kiss in there.
No, it is actually anti-New World Order.
It is.
Okay, what is an anti-New World Order? They'll all be on the ADL list next. Let me just stop you there. Mm-hmm. What's happening is we are the tip of the spear, the Patriot movement, true liberty lovers. The banks have stolen $12.8 trillion in 6 months. That's the GDP in 6 months. That's public. And meanwhile, if you talk about the bankers, the ADL attacks you, and then Glenn Beck, who's been demonizing patriots and saying we're all McVeigh types, and Ron Paul supporters are McVeigh types. Don't forget that. He said it again tonight. But if you believe in FEMA camps, you're a McVeigh type. When McVeigh was actually a federal officer, and that's now been declassified, that's now leaked. Now, that's been in major newspapers if you didn't know. Let's go ahead and start. Play a few minutes here, a few minutes there of Fox News Tonight. This is up at InfoWars.com. We put it up on YouTube. But here is the video as we debunk the debunkers. Let's start with the video, and we'll analyze this. This will take a while. Then I'll get into the newest ADL deal, trying to claim I'm connected to these this guy that shot the 3 cops, when it's now admitted the guy that shot the cops didn't like me and was attacking me.
It is ridiculous. I mean, all right, for instance, they make a big deal about the turnstiles, right? In that woman's video, because the only video they play of any camps is from 1995, folks, literally almost 15 years old, older than most of your children, this video that they played to debunk. And then they show separate turnstiles from a similar facility and say, see, look, it's not the prison type's turnstiles, it's a different one, it's easy. And then they insinuate, and they do it very trickily, like they say, well, what about the gas chambers? Now, I don't know if this woman ever mentioned anything about gas chambers. And then later, Beck goes, yeah, I think they were replacing the gas for heat or something like that. Like, that's what the woman was saying. So all over this are straw men. For instance, Megs will say, just like with the 9/11 conspiracy theories, we couldn't check them all. You know, there are 600 and some facilities here, but we did check a couple. Now, this is a mainline publication. They would be able to... This is 600. Jones, I think if we put our minds to it, we could check at least 100 of these in a year.
Well, I mean, let's be clear.
Yes.
They list a whole bunch of camps for the American people on the Army website. You Google Civilian Inmate Labor Camp Program, Army Regulation 210-35. Mm-hmm. And you've got it right there. So... And again, I did an hour and 40 minutes on this today, going over all of it, the executive orders, 4 forced labor camps. It's all on record. We do have the clip now. We're going to come back and play that and analyze it, then get into the ADL stuff. Huge developments there, because this attack on me by the ADL, by the Southern Poverty Law Center, by all these newspapers tying me in with the cop killers. That's an attack on your free speech, and it's an attack on pro-Second Amendment groups. So that's why we're going to expose that as well. Big developments there. Pepperspray.com. We live in an unpredictable world, and as everyone knows, I'm all about preparedness. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's why I want you to visit our new sponsor, Pepperspray.com, to check out their wide variety of personal security products they have available on their website. Since 1994, Pepperspray.com has made your personal safety their number one priority. So give them a call at 1-800-908-9988. Again, that number is 1-800-908-9988. Or visit them at pepperspray.com and give yourself some peace of mind. On the web since 94, sell a wide variety of personal safety and security products. You're not only getting security, but peace of mind you deserve as well. Free shipping on orders above $99. Pepper spray of all kinds and strengths, stun guns and tasers, animal repellents, home safety, personal alarms, and much more. Pepperspray.com.